We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Here's a caller who's calling in about my Tesla lease. I'm not exactly sure what point they want to make.
Hey, David. So I'm in the market for a Tesla. I know your lease ends soon. I'll give you 40 grand for it. Let me know. Bye.
Okay. So I don't know what point they're trying to make. Listen, one of the things I said a while ago when I decided to lease a Tesla, I generally lease anyway because it provides tax advantages if you have an S corporation. And I've explained, maintenance, I explained all my financial reasons for going with a lease. In particular with Tesla, one of the reasons I wanted to lease and not buy was, number one, a lot of the reliability data, particularly after 3 years, is pretty damn shaky. And I want the maintenance on a 4-year-old Tesla to be someone else's problem and not mine. And I've said before, the range, unbelievable. The charging network, fantastic, better than any other brand, but build quality, very shaky. The car's been in the shop multiple times for the same thing. They have it 7 to 10 days. They don't fix it. They give me a loaner that's been beaten to hell. All this stuff. Long story short, I don't want to own a Tesla. And so that's the deal with the lease. It is true that because Tesla cut prices on these cars multiple times, if I owned the car now, it would have lost dramatically, probably, more than $10,000 in value, maybe even closer to 20. So that's another reason I'm really glad that I don't own this thing and I can just walk away from the dramatically depreciated vehicle. Now, this guy wants to buy me out of my lease for 40 grand. I don't know what the lease buyout is at this point. I haven't looked at it, but email me and we can talk about it. Maybe I'll send you my car. All right, bonus show today. Bernie Sanders has endorsed Joe Biden and is ruling out running in 2024. There are people who wrote to me saying Bernie had to do it. Why? That doesn't make any sense. We'll talk about it. Number two, Missouri is about to force trans adults and teens to detransition. The ACLU is suing. What on earth is happening in Missouri? And lastly, Justice John Roberts, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, is declining an invitation from the Senate to testify on the ethics of the Supreme Court. I am sure that Clarence Thomas's name would come up at such a hearing. We'll talk about all of it on today's bonus show.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money. Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
David Pakman does not have a soul. He doesn't have a soul.
You can make heads or tails out of those comments if you want, but I tell you, the bonus show is a good time. Sign up at joinpakman.com. We will see you on the bonus show.